tackle, a senior, number 66, Ethan State. Correction on that number 60. And at tackle, a sophomore, number 66, Austin Gosborn. The Luverne head coach is Derek Reason. Now the starting defense for your Luverne Cardinals. At quarterback, a senior, number 1, Gannon Arndt. At linebacker, a junior, number 2, Jacob Strode. At safety, a senior, number 4, Tyson Cowell. At cornerback, a senior, number 6, Gavin Baum. At linebacker, a senior, number 13, Riley Sneller. At defensive tackle, a senior, number 31, DJ Rock. At linebacker, a junior, number 42, Connor Connell. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 51, Eli Woodley. At defensive end, a senior, number 52, Zach DeBoer. At defensive tackle, a senior, number 57, Tyler DeBauer. And a defensive tackle, a senior, number 74, Andy Halverson. The Cardinals are coached by Todd Moore. Cardinal cheerleaders, Miriam Elenese, Sarah Elenese, Valeria Casares, Morgan McTeague, Monica Padilla, Miles Trimble, Bridget Thielbar, and Brooklyn Wicks. Your officiating crew tonight, the referee is Justin Otto from Lawrence, Iowa. The umpire, Mike Bearcoop from Lakota, Iowa. The head linesman, Jay Roach of Sioux Falls. The line judge is Fred Perkins of Emmitsburg, Iowa. And the back judge, Mark Zaney from Sioux Center, Iowa.
Kick off me. Stop it. All three would be happy to sit by me. Yeah, exactly. They don't know anymore. DW. Guys? Oh, that's okay. It's all good, but Matt Tag. I can kick you all night. It gets hot.
You all won the coin toss, and they choose to receive.
Here, buddy.
Yeah. We got a couple
Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne, just about set for the opening kickoff tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinal play. Luverne Cardinals hosting the New Ulm Eagles. Winner will advance to the semifinals on Saturday. Season comes to an end for the loser here tonight. 12 minutes up on the board for quarter number 1. The New Ulm Eagles won the coin toss. They elected to take the ball to start things off. Eagles will be returning the opening kickoff right to the left in your mind's eye. Patrick Krosky with the ball teed up for Luverne, gives the ball the boot from the 40, a squib kick right along the ground, fielded by an upback for New Ulm at the 32, carrying it all the way out across the 40 to about the 45. Nice return from Dane Berry for New Ulm on the return, and good starting field position for the New Ulm Eagles. They'll spot it down on the 43-yard line of New Ulm, where this Eagle offense will take over first down and 10. Junior quarterback Aiden Jensen will run run the show for New Ulm. Their big back, trouble to bring down. Ty Frederick, built like a bowling ball. He's a junior in the backfield for the New Ulm Eagles, a team the Cardinals familiar with, played about a month ago. Jensen in the shotgun formation, motion man left to right. He'll take the pitch from Jensen. That is Hafner, and he's dropped in the backfield for a loss back at the 39-yard line. They'll give him the 40 for forward progress. Nicely read by the Cardinals. DJ Rock getting through to make a play. Host of Cardinals with great penetration and snuffing out that little swing for New Ulm for a loss of about 3 yards on the play. It'll be a second down and 13. Coming up for the New Ulm Eagles with the ball spotted on their own 40-yard line. Jensen from the shotgun, twin receivers to each side. He'll hand to Frederick up the middle, off right tackle. Frederick will carry out to the 45, pick up 5 yards on his first carry of the night. And that will set up a third down and about 8 coming up for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 45. Just getting underway here tonight at Cardinal Field in Luverne. Section 3 AAA quarterfinal play. Winner of this one will take on the winner of Fairmont and Belle Plaine on Saturday. Jensen in the shotgun, third down and 8 for New Ulm from their own 45. Jensen dropping back to pass, looking over the middle of the field, and just behind the intended receiver, James Osborne. It will fall incomplete. So a 3 and out for the New Ulm Eagles on their opening offensive possession of the night. And the Cardinals going to get a good crack right away here, about 1:20 into the ball game. Cardinals will get their first offensive opportunity. Fourth down and 8 for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 45. May have gotten ahead of myself here. No, they do bring the punt team out. So Ethan Lieb comes on to do the punting for New Ulm. He'll camp out on his own 33. Ready to field this snap. The snap to Lieb is a good one, but a premature whistle here. They're going to call delay of game against New Ulm. So this will back the Eagles up a bit more. Good starting field position for New Ulm on that opening offensive possession as a result of the Luverne squib kick. But Luverne defense true to the task, able to hold them 3 and out. So following the penalty, Lee back on his own 28, gets a high snap, corrals it, gets off the punt, a low end-over-end punt, hops down and fielded by the Cardinals. Damagawa at the 33. Damagawa takes it to the near sideline across the 45 and knocked out of bounds about the 47-yard line of Luverne. Great starting field position for the Cardinals from their own 47. So darn near midfield for Luverne to start things off offensively here tonight. 10:25 left to play in the opening quarter. Scoreless so far tonight on the C&B Operations scoreboard. As the Cardinal offense out for their first crack, Connor Connell at the quarterback position, offset backs behind him, split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up under center, calls it out, takes a snap, hands Caleb Hine, breaks it out left side to about midfield, and a good 3 yards for Caleb Hine on the first carry of the ball game for Luverne. Second down and 7 for the Cardinals. You had heard Cardinal head coach Todd Hoy talk about it on the pregame show. Want to establish that run. Certainly that is something Luverne's been looking to do all year. They've been able to do it at times, and obviously establishing that run that allows you to keep the defense a little more honest with the talented passing game. Second down and 7. Cowell coming across in motion right to left. He'll take the forward pitch from Connell around left end. Cowell with room to roam into New Ulm territory. Keeps his feet down the sideline and knocked out of bounds at the New Ulm 32-yard line. And a good gain for Tyson Cowell of about 18 yards after fielding that forward pitch from Connor Connell. And a first down, fresh set of downs for the Cardinals from the 32-yard line of New Ulm. 9:40 left to play in the opening quarter. Good offensive possession going here for the Cardinals. Third play of the game offensively coming up. I-back formation behind Connell in the backfield. Twin receivers wide to the right. As Connell sets him down, takes a snap, hands second man through right side. This goes to believe that was Damagala on the carry to about the 24. That's a good 8 yards for Elliot Damagala on his first carry of the night. And a second down, about 2 coming up for Luverne. Ball just inside the New Ulm 25-yard line. 9:15 left to play in the opening quarter. Clock on the move. Scoreless so far tonight on the C&B Operations scoreboard. Cardinals moving the ball on their first offensive possession. Split receiver out wide to each side. I-backs behind Connell. As Connell calls it out, takes a snap, dropping back, rolls out right side. Under pressure, he'll tuck and run. Connell cuts inside the 20, shakes a defender, and carries up to about the 16-yard line. And a pickup of right around 8 yards for Connor Connell. His first carry of the night, and the Cardinals will move the sticks once again. First down and 10 with the ball on the 16-yard line of New Ulm. 8:44 left to play in the opening quarter. Good offensive possession to kick things off here tonight for Luverne after the defense held New Ulm 3 and out. Twin receivers to the left. I-backs behind Connell on first and 10 from the New Ulm 16. Connell will hand left side. Damagala cuts it back to the middle, and Damagala with a good 5 yards or so as he'll carry down to about the 11-yard line. And the running game going here for Luverne. Have yet to really, truly put the ball in the air. Did have that forward pitch from Connell to Cowell. Second down and 5 coming up from the New Ulm 11-yard line. Twin receivers to the left. Connell will line up under center. Offset backs behind him in the backfield. Connell calls for the motion man. Gannon Art left to right. Fake pitch to Art. Hand up the middle. Caleb Hines going to rumble in for the Cardinal touchdown. From 11 yards out, Caleb Hines to pay dirt with 7:44 left to play. In the opening quarter, the Cardinals are on the board. Great offensive possession to kick things off here tonight in the Section 3 AAA quarterfinal. Caleb Hine from 11 yards out. And an early 6-0 lead for Luverne. Point after attempt coming up from Krosky. Snap from DeBeer, hold from Carter Sayre. The snap is good, hold is down, the kick is up, and the extra point is good. 7:44 left to play in the opening quarter on the C&B Operations scoreboard. Luverne 7, New Ulm 0. This is Cardinal Football on AM 800 KQAD.
Yes, I know.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 7:44 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm. Caleb Hine with an 11-yard touchdown run. Patrick Krosky with the point after. And the Cardinals jump out to a 7-0 lead early in this one. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals with the New Ulm Eagles in the house here at Cardinal Field. Ensuing kickoff coming up from Patrick Krosky. It's a signal from the officials with the ball teed up on the 40-yard line. Gives the ball the boot. Flag coming in. Was a high end-over-end kick fielded at about the 17, but the official's going to say Luverne got going a little early here, so they're going to mark it back. 7:44 left to play in the opening quarter. Cardinals score on their opening offensive possession. Defense held New Ulm to a 3-and-out on their opening offensive possession, so about as good a hope or good a start as you could hope for Luverne here tonight in this Section 3 AAA quarterfinal. Again, the winner of this one moving on to Saturday semifinal play, taking on the winner of Fairmont and Belle Plaine. They're meeting tonight at Mahoney Field in Fairmont. Other quarterfinal matchup, Worthington on the road in Montgomery taking on Tri-City United. The kick now from the 35, little pooch kick toward the near sideline, covered up by New Ulm at the 39-yard line as Brutalai just falls on it. And good starting field position for New Ulm. First down and 10 from their own 39. Unable to do anything with a great starting field position for their opening offensive possession, as Luverne defensively got New Ulm for negative yards on their first play of the night. So a first down and 10 for the New Ulm Eagles from their own 39. Trip receivers right as Jensen will line up in the shotgun. Up back to his right, that's Frederick. Jensen rolls around, right hand dropped at the 36-yard line. This is going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. Great penetration from the Cardinals defensively. Zach DeBoer coming in to make the play from that left defensive end spot. And again, the first play of a drive for New Ulm will go for negative yards. Jensen rolling around right end, had Frederick as the pitch man, elected to keep it himself. Second down and 13 for New Ulm from their own 36. Jensen takes the snap, hands to Frederick, dropped in the backfield. This is going to be another loss, back to the 33-yard line. Great penetration coming through from the Cardinal defensive line there. DJ Rock getting in, Connor Connell getting in from their linebacker positions. And a 3-yard loss for Frederick on that carry. Great defense early on by the Cardinals here. Third down and about 16 for New Ulm from their own 33. As Jensen will line up in the shotgun, twin receivers to each side, dropping back, lets one rip down the right side and overshoots everybody, incomplete. Was intended for Colton Benson. Gavin Baum there defensively with him step for step. And again, another 3 and out for the New Ulm Eagles here in the first quarter. So a great start to the ball game for Luverne here tonight. Obviously, this New Ulm team, a team that catches fire as the evening goes on. Definitely a second half team. You could even argue a fourth quarter team. They know how to finish. That is for sure. They show up come the fourth quarter. So a team that you definitely want to get out in front of and keep your foot on the gas. Lieb on to punt. Back on his own 21. Gets a good snap, and Lieb gets off a nice high spiraling punt. Fielded at the 30 by Cowell. Cowell will head for the near sideline. Has some blockers set up across midfield to the New Ulm territory. About the 47 of New Ulm. And the Cardinals' second offensive possession of the night will set up shop in New Ulm territory. First down and 10 on the New Ulm 47-yard line. 6:18 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard here tonight at Cardinal Field. First down and 10 for the Cardinal offense. Twin receivers left. I-backs in the backfield behind Connor Connell. Connell looking over that New Ulm defense. Sets down the offensive line. Takes the snap. Hands to Hine right up the middle. Hit immediately, but does drag the defender forward for a couple of yards up to about the 45. So a couple of tough yards for Caleb Hine on the carry for Luverne. Colton Benson got in from the left defensive end spot. Got a hand on Hine. Hine was able to take him forward for a couple of yards. Second down and 8 from the New Ulm 45. Twin receivers lined up right. A single to the left. Connell in the shotgun with Hine standing to his left. Connell calls it out. And may have got New Ulm to jump there on a hard count. We'll wait for the official call, see if he was drawn off. It is going to be against Luverne. They are going to say he was drawn off. So, false start call against Luverne. Officials will mark it back from the 45 to the midfield stripe. And a 2nd and 8 now becomes a 2nd and about 13 for the Cardinals from midfield. 5:40 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight in the Section 3 AAA quarterfinal. Twin receivers right, single to the left. Connell will line up under center. Hine directly behind him. Motion man Gavin DeBeer coming across right to left. He'll take the hand from Connell. DeBeer cuts it back up to the middle, and DeBeer has room to roam inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line of New Ulm. That'll go for 17 yards. First carry of the night for Gavin DeBeer. And the Cardinals able to move the chains. First down and 10 on the New Ulm 33-yard line. Cardinals wanted to establish the run early. They have done just that, running the ball real well here in quarter number 1. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Connell will line up in the shotgun, Hine to his left. Motion man Cowell coming across right to left. Connell takes a snap. Quarterback keep up the middle inside the 30 to about the 29. And a good 4 yards for Connor Connell on the quarterback keep. Going to take that every time. Second down and 6.
Second down and
from the New Ulm 29-yard line. 4:35 left in the opening quarter. Clock on the move. 7-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm. Cardinals looking for more here tonight at Cardinal Field in Luverne. The Section 3 AAA quarterfinals tonight. As Cardinals break the huddle, may need to hustle up a bit here. Took some time in the huddle. Twin receivers to the left. Connell under center, offset backs behind him. Calling for a motion man. Arndt coming across left to right. The fake pitch to Arndt. Hand up the middle, Caleb Hine. And Hine rumbles inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. That'll be a good 10 yards for Caleb Hine on the carry. And another first down for Luverne. Fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line of New Ulm. 3:55 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard. The Cardinals looking for more. Twin receivers left, I-back formation behind Connell in the backfield. Damagala the deep back as Connell calls it out. Hands to Damagala, left side, cuts it back up the middle, pushes through a few defenders, carries inside the 10 and down to about the 8-yard line. Elliot Damagala. That'll be about 11 yards for Damagala on the carry to match the jersey number. And they're going to put it down on the 9, so a first down and goal from the 9-yard line for Luverne. As the Cardinals will set up a split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up under center, offset backs behind him. Connell sets down the offensive line, takes a snap, keeps it himself up the middle inside the 5 and leans forward to about the 3. Good 6 yards for Connor Connell on the first down carry. 2nd and goal coming up for the Cardinals from the 3 of New Ulm. 2:55 left to play in the opening quarter, and a real good start to this one tonight for Luverne. Cardinals already with a 7-0 lead on the C&B operations scoreboard, looking for more, and head coach Todd Oy going to call a timeout. 2:40 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard. This is Cardinal football on AM 800 KQAD. Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 2:40 left to play in the opening quarter on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. A 7-0 lead for Luverne. And the Cardinals looking for more. A 2nd down and goal coming up from the New Ulm 3-yard line. Cardinals running the ball real well here in quarter number 1 to kick things off tonight. Following the timeout from Coach Oy, 2nd down and goal as Carter Sayre will come in at quarterback from the 3 of New Ulm. Sayre calls it out, takes a snap, and hands up the middle, bouncing off the initial contact. Fumbling into the end zone is Hine, and it is going to be a call to touchback. New Ulm covers it up in the end zone, so a big break there for the New Ulm Eagles as Hine took the hand, broke through the initial contact that fumbled into the end zone. New Ulm covered it up for the touchback, so a big break there for the New Ulm Eagles. Big turnover early in this one. 2:33 left to play in the opening quarter. And a 7-0 lead for Luverne. New Ulm's offense back out on the field. Tough turnover there for the Cardinals. First turnover of the night as the New Ulm offense back out onto the field. This will be the 3rd possession of the night for the New Ulm offense, still looking for their first down. As Jensen will line them up, twin receivers out wide to each side. Jensen from the shotgun. Calls it out, takes a snap, dropping back, looks over the middle, has a man in and out of the hands of the intended receiver on the play. Believe that was Hafner. And 2nd down and 10 coming up for New Ulm. As the clock will stop on the incompletion. 2:29 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard. The Cardinals were looking to go up by 2 possessions. Had a 2nd and goal from the New Ulm 3. Caleb Hine took it just shy of the goal line, then ended up fumbling into the end zone. It was covered by New Ulm. Second down and 10 for New Ulm from their own 20. Jensen dropping back to pass again, setting up the screen left side to Frederick. Cardinals read it pretty well. Frederick's still going to turn it into something as he makes his way out to about the 25-yard line. Ty Frederick, he is tough to bring down, and that screen pass really what got New Ulm back into it. First time these two teams met earlier this year in New Ulm. Boy, they really hurt Luverne with that screen pass to the left side to Ty Frederick in that first matchup in the fourth quarter earlier this year. Third down and about 6 coming up for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 24. Jensen will line up in the shotgun. Twin receivers out wide to each side. Jensen takes a snap, dropping back, looks over the middle, has a man incomplete, and off the hands of Eli Woodley. Woodley nearly had himself a pick there, but will take the deflection and the incompletion, and that'll be forcing New Ulm to punt once again. Another 3 and out for New Ulm offensively. Luverne defense answers the call after the offense turns the ball over deep in New Ulm territory. 2:16 left in the opening quarter. Clock stops on the incompletion. 4th and 6 coming up for New Ulm. Lead back on to punt. He'll set up on his own 13-yard line. Cowell and Damagala back deep to return for Luverne as the officials going to call a timeout here and confer about something back around the 15-yard line. 2:16 left to play in the opening quarter. Looks like an illegal substitution call against New Ulm. So New Ulm must have broke the huddle with too many players. That'll push them back even further. And now Ethan Lieb going to be very close to the shadow of his own goalpost, back on his own 7-yard line. Field this snap for the punt as Lieb calls for the ball, gets a good snap, and gets off a nice high end-over-end punt. Cowell calls for it at the 49 of New Ulm, takes it down the far sideline across the 45 to about the 42 of New Ulm. And the Cardinals, again, a great starting field position. First down and 10 on the New Ulm 41, I think they're going to give them. 2:05 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 Luverne lead over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight at Cardinal Field in Luverne. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinals Saturday. Most likely a trip to Mahoney Field in Fairmont. The Fairmont Cardinals hosting Belle Plaine tonight. First down and 10 for the Cardinals on the New Ulm 41. Connell under center, twin receivers left. Offset backs behind him. DeBeer across in motion left to right. He'll take the pitch from Connell, get around right in. No, he won't, as DeBeer is dropped back at the 44. It will be a loss of 3 on the play. Tyson Cowell had a block in front of him, and the defender, nice job, just slipped that block from Cowell. Going to give him the 42, so nice break for Luverne there, only a loss of about 1. Second down and 11 on the 42-yard line of New Ulm. 90 seconds left in the opening quarter. Connell under center, takes a snap, hand goes left side. Damagala hit in the backfield, falls forward to about the 40. And it'll be a couple for Elliot Damagala on the carry. Nice penetration for New Ulm on the defensive line, though, able to get a hand on him in the backfield and slow him up. Third down and 9 coming up for the Cardinals on the 40-yard line of New Ulm. 1:05 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight as the Cards break the huddle. Split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up in the shotgun. Hines standing to his right. Connell calls it out, dropping back. Connell in the pocket, lets it go over the middle. DeBeer makes the catch at the 32, maybe the 33 of New Ulm. Going to be just a yard shy of the sticks, it looks like. Pickup of 8 on the pass to DeBeer from Connell. And it will be a fourth down. And, fourth down and closer to 2, it looks like, from the 33-yard line. Coming up for Luverne here. We'll see if they run a play for the end of the quarter. 15 seconds left. Fourth down, a long 2 for the Cardinals from the 33 of New Ulm. Connell under center, sets down the offensive line. Quarterback keep up the middle. Connell dives forward for it inside the 30 to the 28-yard line of New Ulm. Be about 5 yards for Connor Connell on the quarterback keep. Cardinals move the chains, and that will run out quarter number 1. After the first quarter of play on the C&B Operation scoreboard, 7-0. Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal football on AM 800 KQAD.
Yeah, I should still go to church. I don't know what you think I'm doing, but I'll tell you it's unforgiving. Yeah, I think it's good for people. They're probably not staying with you for multiple nights, so we don't need to bed when we know.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 12 minutes up on the board for quarter number 2. A 7-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operation scoreboard here tonight. The Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Playoff time in Minnesota. Section quarterfinal games happening statewide on this beautiful fall Tuesday night. First down and 10 for the Cardinals on the New Ulm 28 as we kick off quarter number 2. Connell in the shotgun. Split receiver out wide to each side, up back to his right. As Connell calls it out, identifies the backer, takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking deep down the left sideline. Gannon Arndt wide open in the end zone for the Cardinal touchdown. 28 yards through the air. Connor Connell to Gannon Arndt, and the Cards are on the board again with 11:54 left to play in the first half. Connell to Arndt, their first hookup of the night, goes 28 yards for 6 and a 13-0 lead. Point after attempt coming up from Patrick Krosky. Gavin DeBeer will provide the snap. Carter Sayre with the hold. Sayre will check with Krosky, calls for the ball. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up. The extra point is good. 11:54 left to play in the first half on the C&B Operation scoreboard. 14-0 Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal football on KQAD.
No, I don't think so. I don't see him. Yeah, throw the rats over there. He needs to play by him. Because he told me
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 11:54 left to play in the first half. 14-0 Luverne with the lead on New Ulm on the C&B Operation scoreboard tonight. 28-yard touchdown pass from Connor Connell to Gannon Arndt. First time those two have hooked up tonight. Ensuing kickoff coming up from Patrick Krosky with the ball teed up on the 40. Krosky gives it the boot. Low line drive kick fielded at the 14 by New Ulm. Hafner coming up far sideline. Has a hole, has a wall, and Hafner is gone. Down the sideline, he's going to take this to the house, and what an answer for the New Ulm Eagles as they'll take that one all the way to the house, but whistles blow here. May have some laundry down on the field. We'll wait and see. It's going to be a block in the back against New Ulm, so a tough break there for the Eagles. What looked to be a kick return for a touchdown. Going to be negated by a block in the back, and this is going to be a spot foul. We'll see where it was thrown. Yeah, right there on the far sideline, right in front of the New Ulm bench. Looked like about the 38 of New Ulm. where it was thrown, so the official's going to mark it back to the 30-yard line. And a tough break for New Ulm right there. First down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 30-yard line. Eagle offense has yet to pick up a first down tonight. 11:41 left to play in the first half. 14-0 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard. As Cardinals late addition here, Eli Woodley hustling him out onto the field. First down and 10. Jensen from the shotgun. Quick pass. Havener on the right side. Gannon Arndt right there defensively. Snuff it out after about a 2-yard gain. And New Ulm moving forward on first down, something they haven't been able to do a whole lot of tonight. So a second down and 8 for New Ulm, just shy of their own 32-yard line. 14-0 lead for Luverne early in the second quarter here tonight. Jensen in the shotgun, twin receivers right, up back to his right. That is Frederick. He'll take the hand from Jensen off left tackle. Frederick busts through one tackle, and Gebauer going to bring him down after about a yard gain to about the 33-yard line. Tyler Gebauer got hold of him and held on, and that's what you need to do. With Ty Frederick, he really took that game over first time these two teams played in that fourth quarter. Very difficult back to bring down. He's got that bowling ball type build. And a very downhill runner as well. Third down and 7 coming up for New Ulm from their own 33. Jensen from the shotgun, twin receivers out wide to each side. Jensen takes a snap, low one, corrals it, drops back, throws downfield, has a man, catch is made incomplete. Couldn't take it to the ground. Flag in on the play in the area of a hold. We'll check back at the line of scrimmage and see what the call is. And it is going to be a hold against New Ulm. I would assume the Cardinals will decline this. Yes, they will. And that'll bring up another fourth down for New Ulm from their own 33 in another punting situation for New Ulm. Cardinals have yet to give up a first down. Good start for the Cardinals defensively. Offensively, really the only mistake, that fumble, that turnover, that the only mistake I can think of early in this one. Great start for Luverne here tonight. 10:19 left in the first half. As Lieb on his own 20, ready to punt the ball away. Lieb gets a good snap and gets off a nice high spiraling punt. Cowell fields it and loses it inside the 30, picks it up on the fly back at about the 26-yard line, where he'll hit the turf. And the Cardinals, this will likely be their worst starting field position of the night. Looks like about the 27. Their own 27, where they'll take over first down and 10. 10:07 left to play in the first half. Cardinals lead on the C&B operations scoreboard 14-0 here tonight at Cardinal Field in Luverne. Section 3 9-man quarterfinals happening down in Hills. Hills Beaver Creek hosting Medelia tonight. We got live coverage of that one over on K101. Edgerton at home tonight as well, hosting Grenada Huntley East Chain Truman. First down and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 27. Connell under center. DeBeer in motion left to right. Connell takes a snap, hands right up the middle. Caleb Hine, nice spin off of contact. And Hine's going to turn that into a 10-yard gain for the Cardinals, up to even more than 10, looks like 11, up to the 38-yard line. So nice run on first down for Luverne. They continue to keep the pressure on with the running game. First down and 10 just across their own 38. Obviously no hurry here with 9:48 left to play in the opening half. Clock on the move, and the Cardinals with a 14-0 lead. Connell will line up under center. Offset backs behind him. Hands second man through left side. This Tyson Cowell. He'll carry to about the 42-yard line. It'll be a good 3 yards on the carry. Actually, may have been Damagawa, not Cowell, on the carry to the 42. So that'll be 3 yards on the carry for Luverne. Second down and 7 from their own 42. 9:13 left to play in the first half. Clock on the move. 14-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard. Split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up under center. Offset backs behind him in the backfield as he sets everybody down. Connell takes a snap. Quarterback keep up the middle. Breaks it out right side. Breaks through a couple of arm tackles into New Ulm territory. And down to the 39-yard line of New Ulm. And that's going to go for about 19 yards. They're going to mark it at the 38 of New Ulm. Good run from Connor Connell on the quarterback keep. And a fresh set of downs for Luverne as the Cardinals keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving, and keep picking up yards. First down and 10 just outside the New Ulm 38-yard line. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Clock on the move. 14-0 lead for Luverne. And the Cardinals looking for more. Split receiver wide to the right. Connell in the shotgun, a back on each side of him. As Connell takes a snap, dropping back, throws right sideline. Gannon Arndt, open space at the 30, makes the catch and knocked out of bounds at the 24. He was hit in bounds, dropped out of bounds, and hit the turf after being well out of bounds. But officials are going to keep the flags in their pocket on that one. A pickup of about 14 yards on the pass completion from Connell to Arndt, and the Cardinals will move the chains once again. First down and 10 on the 23-yard line of New Ulm. Connell from the shotgun, hands Damagala up the middle. Nothing happening there. Frederick with nice penetration for New Ulm. Going to snuff that out at the line of scrimmage for no gain for the Cardinals on the play. And officials going to call an injury timeout. Got a New Ulm player down. 7:58 left to play in the first half on the C&B Operation scoreboard. 14-0. Luverne leading New Ulm. The Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. This is Cardinal Football on AM 800 KQAD.
Besides, you got several hours yet.
Yeah, I still got plenty.
Second down and 10 for Luverne from the New Ulm 23-yard line.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 7:45 left to play in the first half. Clock on the move. A 14-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operation scoreboard. Second down and 10 for the Cardinals following the injury timeout on the 23 of New Ulm. Connell will line up under center, single back in the backfield behind him. Calls it out, takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking left side for Gavin DeBeer, just overshot it, passed incomplete. And the clock will stop on the incompletion. With 7:20 left to play in the first half, Ethan Lieb, the linebacker and punter for New Ulm, the injured party on that injury timeout, was able to get up and walk off the field under his own power, and that's certainly good to see. Very key part of that New Ulm defense, and whale of a punter as well, is Ethan Lieb, the injured player for New Ulm on that injury timeout. Third down and 10 for the Cardinals on the 23 of New Ulm. Connell under center, takes a snap, hands second man through. Tyson Cowell tiptoes through traffic, carries down to the 15, and a good 8 yards for Tyson Cowell on the third down carry, just shy of the 15-yard line. And that'll set up the Cardinals a fourth down, long 2, short 3, whatever your preference. just outside the 15-yard line of New Ulm. 6:53 left in the first half. Cardinals lead it 14-0 and looking for more. 4th and a long 2. Connell under center. I-backs behind him. Split receiver left. Connell with the hard count, trying to get New Ulm to jump, and good discipline by New Ulm defensively. Not going to move. Cardinals call timeout. 6:39 left to play in the first half. On the C&B Operation scoreboard, 14-0. Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD.
Fourth down and 2 for the Cardinals from the New Ulm 15-yard line.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 6:39 left to play in the first half. 14-0. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B Operation scoreboard. Cardinals with a 4th and 2 just outside the New Ulm 15. Connell under center after the timeout. He'll hand second man through left side. Tyson Cowell has the first down. He'll rumble down to the 10-yard line. And a good 5 yards on the carry for Cowell. So after Damagala and Hine had the bulk of the carries, Tyson Cowell now starting to get into the mix as well for Luverne. Keep this rushing attack going. First down and goal on the 10-yard line of New Ulm. As the Cardinals with a fresh set of downs. Split receiver out wide to each side. Offset backs in the backfield behind Connor Connell. Connell calls it out. Long snap count. Takes a snap, dropping back, lobs it up left corner of the end zone for Art. Jump ball. Catch is made. Were the feet in? Yes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Gannon Art tapped a foot down after making the jump ball catch. His second touchdown reception of the night. 6:01 left to play in the first half, and the Cardinals up their lead to 20-0. On the 10-yard touchdown reception by Gannon Art, his second of the night. Second time Connell and Art have hooked up for 6. Point after attempt from Krosky is blocked and no good. 6:01 left to play in the first half. 20-0. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B Operation scoreboard. This is Cardinal Football on AM 800 KQAD.
Patrick Crosby to kick off for the Cardinals.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 6:01 left to play in the opening half on the C&B Operation scoreboard. A 20-0 lead for Luverne over New Ulm. 10 yards through the air from Connor Connell to Gannon Art. Second touchdown pass connection of the night from Connell to Art. Point after from Patrick Krosky was blocked. 20-0 the lead for Luverne. The ensuing kick from Krosky, a squib kick along the ground, fielded by New Ulm at the 30, across the 35, on the return to about the 30 or 37 or so. Brody Wenner on the return for New Ulm. And a first down and 10 coming up for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 37. Believe they're still looking for their first down of the night, if I remember correctly. I think the Cardinal defense has snuffed them out all night long. First down and 10 for New Ulm from their own 37. Jensen in the shotgun, split receiver wide to each side, wing to the left. He'll hand to Frederick up the middle. Good carry for Frederick here across the 40. And keeps his feet to about the 42, in fact, across the 42. That'll be a good 5 yards for Ty Frederick on the carry. Hasn't gotten going yet. We said this New Ulm team definitely a second-half team. Luverne saw that firsthand in the fourth quarter in New Ulm last month. Worthington saw it last week. Second down and about 4 coming up from their own 43. Frederick takes the hand around left end, carries across the 45 to the 46. Going to be real close, probably about a half a yard shy here. Looks like the spot will be right on the 46. It's going to be just shy of the first down as New Ulm goes with a little tempo offense. 3rd and short from their own 46. Jensen in the shotgun, twin receivers left. Jensen, quarterback, keep up the middle, has the first down, and he'll take it to midfield. Good 4 yards for Aiden Jensen on the carry. And a fresh set of downs for New Ulm from midfield. 4:55 left to play in the first half. Clock is on the move. Cardinals lead on the C&B operations scoreboard, 20-0. First down and 10 for New Ulm. Jensen in the shotgun from midfield takes a low snap, rips a pass right down the middle of the field. Catch is made inside the 20 at the 18-yard line of Luverne. And coming up with the grab is Osborne for New Ulm. So a big 33 or so yard connection from Jensen to Osborne for New Ulm. And just like that, the Eagles looking to climb right back in. First down and 10 on the Cardinals 17. Jensen from the shotgun, receiver to each side. He'll hand to Frederick up the middle. Nothing happening there. Nice defense played by the Cardinals. As Cardinals get the penetration early into the defense, or into the offensive backfield, I should say. Eli Woodley with the initial penetration, then the rest of the Cardinals finish Frederick off for no gain on the play. Second down and 10 from the Luverne 17. Jensen from the shotgun, quickly backed after it, throws up the middle, catch is made, Benson, and the New Ulm touchdown from 17 yards out. Colton Benson makes the grab right up the middle. And New Ulm wasting no time on the board for the first time here tonight. 3:56 left to play in the second quarter. 17-yard reception from Benson for the New Ulm touchdown. And now a 20-6 ball game. Point after attempt coming up here from Lieb. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is up, and the extra point is good. 3:56 left to play in the opening quarter on the C&B operations scoreboard. 20-7, Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal football on KQAD.
What up, Casey? Real dusty up on the market. All the windows and windows all there.
It's a collector's item.
They left.
Ethan Lake, the kickoff for the Eagles.
Okay, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 3:56 left to play in the first half on the C&B operations scoreboard. A 20-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm. Best offensive possession of the night for the New Ulm Eagles went with some tempo offense, capping it off with a 17-yard touchdown pass from Aiden Jensen to Colton Benson. And now a 20-7 ball game. Luverne with the lead, ensuing kickoff from Lieb. Fielded by the Cardinals, Gavin Baum at the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25. Sidesteps a defender across the 30 out to about the 33. Good starting field position for the Cardinals here. Only one timeout left, but plenty of time to work with. Still 3:49 left in the first half. And a Cardinal football team that has been running the ball at will so far here tonight. 3:49 left to play in the first half. 20-7 the lead for Luverne over New Ulm here at Cardinal Field in Luverne as the Cards break the huddle. First down and 10 from their own 33. Connell will line up under center. Split receiver wide right. Single to the left as well. Single back in the backfield. Arndt coming across in motion left to right. Connell takes the snap, takes the pitch to Arndt, hands up the gut to Caleb Hine, and a huge hole for Hine. Breaks it out right side. Hine could take this to the house, to the 20, 15, 10.
My favorite memory from high school was probably my junior year powder puff.
All the way down
I've
to the
played
one.
past 2 years I played center, but before that I was a guard tackle.
for the New Ulm
Football was,
Eagles.
my junior year.
But a
going to
big
DSU,
gainer
a lot of
for
fun.
Caleb
What
Hine
positions
on
do
the
you play
play.
in football?
It's going to go for about 66 yards for Hine on the carry.
What is your
And the
your favorite
Cardinals
football
with a
memory from
first
this year?
and goal on the 1 yard line of New Ulm.
And what do you plan to
3.5
do
minutes
in the
left
future?
in the opening half. Cardinals
Undecided.
looking to answer
What are you
right
most
back
excited for
after
this
New
year in
Ulm's
football?
best possession
What
of the
about
night.
And what do you think are your team's
Connell
greatest
under
strength
center,
is?
split receiver to each side, single back behind him
Numbers.
as Connell sets him down.
And what do you
Quarterback
plan to
keep
do
up the
after
middle,
high school?
pushes the pile forward into the end zone for the
Where you're
Cardinal
gonna get
touchdown
and
with
what positions do you
3:11
play?
left to play in the first
Running
half. The
back
Cardinals
and
answer
linebacker.
right back. Connor
is your
Connell
favorite memory about
from a
football?
yard out. And the lead now up to 26-7 for Luverne. See what the Cards elect to do here. It looks like they're going to line up to kick the extra point. DeBeer with the snap, Sayre with the hold, Krosky to do the kicking. As we await the snap, it is good. Hold is down, and Sayre fakes the hold. Pitches to Arndt. Arndt throws into the end zone. Back of the end zone, catch is made for the 2-point conversion. Riley Sneller leaping to make the catch in the back of the end zone. And the Cardinals complete the 2-point conversion. 3:11 left to play in the first half. 28-7, Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard. This is Cardinal Football on AM 800 KQAD.
Patrick Krosky to kick off for the Cardinals.
Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 3:11 left to play in the first half. A 28-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm. Ensuing kickoff from Krosky, a high bouncing kick fielded by New Ulm at the 35. Out to about the 38-yard line is Carpenter on the return for New Ulm. And the Eagles will start first down and 10. Best offensive possession of the night for New Ulm. Marched it right down the field, running a little tempo, capping it off with a 17-yard touchdown pass. Cardinals would answer right back. 66-yard run from Caleb Hine down to the 1. Connor Connell would finish it from there. 28-7 lead for Luverne on the C&B Operations scoreboard. First and 10 for New Ulm from their own 38. Jensen from the shotgun, hands to Frederick, dropped in the backfield. DJ Rock coming through with the penetration for Luverne at the 35. Going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Everybody's up and okay, it looks like. A loss of 3 for Frederick on the carry. Rock coming in from that nose guard position. He's getting low, and Eli Woodley able to finish him off. Second down and about 13. Jensen from the shotgun, dropping back to pass under pressure from Rock. Rolls out left side. Jensen scrambling, lets it go down the sideline and out of bounds. Incomplete. Clock will stop on the incompletion with 2:28 left to play in the first half, and a third down and long coming up for New Ulm from their own 35-yard line. As DJ Rock starting to get some penetration into the backfield for the Cardinal defense. They've been true pretty much the entirety of this first half, save for that last offensive possession for New Ulm. Third down about closer to 14, I think, for New Ulm here from their own 35. 2:28 left in the opening half. 28-7 lead for Luverne on the C&B Operations scoreboard. Jensen takes the shotgun snap, dropping back, looking down the middle under pressure, rolls out right side, lets it go, has a man, just incomplete. Tyson Cowell on the defensive coverage. Hafner had it at the 46 of Luverne. Just couldn't pull it in. Cowell was right there defensively and just became enough of a nuisance that Hafner couldn't hold on to it. So the pass incomplete. Clock will stop with 2:19 left to play in the opening half. A 4th and 14 for New Ulm from their own 35. And probably not feeling too risky as of yet. As 28-7 score, Lieb will come on to punt. Back on his own at 23. Lieb calls for it, gets a good snap, gets off a nice high spiraling punt. Fielded by the Cardinals at the 29-yard line. Slipping and falling on the return was Tyson Cowell. Just couldn't keep his feet. Going to give him the 30.
First and 10 for Luverne.
And a first and 10 for the Cardinal offense. Still plenty of time to work with here. 2:10 left to play in the opening half. Cardinals lead it on the C&B operations scoreboard 28-7. And they get the ball to start the second half as well. Well, you could really make it hurt with a score before the half here if you're Luverne. First down and 10. Cardinals will start on their own 30. Connell will line up under center. Twin receivers wide to the right. Backs will be offset behind him. As Connell takes a snap and goes up the gut to Caleb Hine. Nothing happening there. New Ulm able to close that one down pretty quick right at the line of scrimmage, and not going to be fooled twice on that one. So a second down and 10 coming up for the Cardinals after no gain for Hine on the carry. Ball spotted on the Luverne 30, clock at 1:45, and on the move here in quarter number 2, 28-7, Luverne leading on the C&B operations scoreboard here tonight. Second down and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 30. Connell under center, I-backs behind him. Split receiver to the left as Connell takes a snap, hands left side. Nice hole here, and a nice run from Elliott Damagala. He'll scamper across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Good 16 yards for Damagala on the carry, and the Cardinals pick up the first down. They will use their final timeout now with 1:24 left to play in the first half. 28-7, Luverne leading New Ulm here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD. Jay Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 1:24 left to play in the first half. 28-7. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard here tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Winner of this one will advance to Saturday to take on the winner of Fairmont and Belle Plaine. Fairmont the 2, Belle Plaine the 7. Here, Luverne the 3, New Ulm the 6. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Just burned their final timeout. Ball spotted just across their own 45. Connell under center, split receiver to each side, single back behind him as Connell takes a snap. Quick pass, left side, Gannon Art heading for the sideline, near sideline into New Ulm territory. And out of bounds about the 42 is what they're going to give them of New Ulm, and it'll be 12-yard pickup for Arndt from Connell. It's out of bounds at the primary point here as you want to conserve that clock. So a fresh set of downs for Luverne. First and 10 from the New Ulm 42, 1:19 left to play in the first half. Split receiver to each side. Connell will line up from the shotgun with Hines standing to his left. As Connell sets down the offensive line, takes a snap, looking left, looking deep, and now for Elliott Damagala, just overshot him. As the look to Arndt on the left sideline, using it as a decoy, and got some of the backers to bite on it, then streamed Damagala right down the middle, who had a step on the defender, just couldn't hook up the pass a little far. So incomplete. Clock will stop on the incompletion with 1:13 left in the opening half. Still plenty of time. 28-7 lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard. Second and 10 from the New Ulm 42. Connell from the shotgun. looking at a blitzer. Takes a snap. Blitz was a bluff. Drops back to pass. Rolls out right side under pressure. Connell will tuck and run. Inside the 35, inside the 30, 25-20. Sidesteps a defender at the 15. Breaks through an arm tackle inside the 5. And all the way down to the 4-yard line of New Ulm. 38-yard rumble from Connor Connell on the quarterback keep. Nice scramble from Connell, and the Cards in business. First and goal on the 4-yard line of New Ulm. 53 seconds left in the first half. Clock on the move, and the Cardinals looking to add to their 28-7 lead. Connell under center, split receiver to each side, single back behind him. That is Hine. He'll take the hand, left tackle, stop just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Be a 3-yard pickup for Caleb Hine on the carry. Still plenty of time. Clock at 30 seconds. It is moving. Cardinals will go ready, right on the ball here. Connell under center from the 1. 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep up the gut, and I believe Connell was dropped at the line of scrimmage. Did not get through, and a fumble on the play as well. They're going to say New Ulm covered it. So how about that? A huge break for the New Ulm Eagles as they made a healthy stick on Connor Connell at the goal line. And the second Luverne turnover right at the goal line here in the first half. Big break there for New Ulm as they'll take over. Only 17 seconds left in the first half. 28-7, Luverne with the lead on the C&B operations scoreboard. Connell just stuffed on that quarterback keep, and New Ulm able to force a fumble and get a huge turnover there for the Eagles. See what they elect to do here. Jensen going to line up in a victory-type formation. I don't think he can go back to take a knee, though, as he is able to take a knee. He did have that much room to work with, I guess, just in front of the goal line there. And New Ulm will clock it to bring us to the half here tonight. At Cardinal Field in Luverne, after one half of play on the C&B operations scoreboard, 28-7. Luverne leading New Ulm, the Section 3 AAA quarterfinals here tonight. Stay tuned. We'll have the halftime report when we return from Cardinal Field in Luverne. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD.
Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard.
My favorite memory from high school is probably my junior year powder puff. Past 2 years I played center, but before that I was a guard tackle. Favorite memory in football was my junior year going to DSU. I had a lot of fun.
What positions do you play in football?
Outside linebacker. Oh, and I'm the kicker too.
What is your favorite football memory from this year?
Team suppers probably.
And what do you plan to do in the future?
Undecided.
What are you most excited for this year in football?
The Battle Axe.
And what do you think your team's greatest strength is?
Numbers.
And what do you plan to do after high school?
Go to college.
We're here with Caleb Pine. And what positions do you play?
I play running back and linebacker.
What is your favorite memory about football?
I'd have to say the section champs back in my sophomore year.
What are you most excited for this season?
The Battle Axe.
I'm here with Gavin Baum, and what positions do you play?
Running back and cornerback.
All right. What is your favorite high school memory?
DSU.
What do you plan to do after high school?
Couldn't tell you.
Do you play?
I play tight end and D end.
What is your favorite memory in football?
My favorite memory would have to be at DSU, the football camp.
And what do you plan to do after high school?
I plan on going to Nebraska or Wisconsin for fire science and getting my generals in Minnesota West.
All right, I am here with Zach, and what positions do you play?
I play left guard and DN.
And what is your favorite memory from football?
My favorite memory is winning homecoming last year.
And then what do you think your team's strengths are?
I'd say our strengths are having a lot of seniors.
Hi, I'm Ella Lanu. I play doubles. The season is going good so far. My favorite tennis memory is playing games at practice with the team, and what I'll miss most is definitely a couple of my teammates and playing games with the team at practice.
I'm Catherine Kelm. I play doubles on the Luverne girls tennis team. We're 10-5 right now, and we just lost the battle racket. My favorite memory is beating Pipestone myself. And I'm going to miss playing with Sarah.
Yeah, I'm Priscilla Mir. I play doubles and tennis with Tori, and our season breakdown would be, I think we have a pretty young team, but I think we're doing pretty good. My favorite memory would have to be like taking pictures with Tori after our senior night, and I'll miss just being with the team.
Hi, my name is Tori Hemi. I play doubles, and this season has gone really well for us so far. My favorite memory would definitely be riding the school bus with my team. They're so much fun. And I'm going to miss probably playing with my best friend, Priscilla.
All right, I'm here with Tiana Lace. And how many years have you been in cross country?
6 years.
What is your favorite memory?
Probably spaghetti suppers before meet day.
And what are you going to miss the most?
Spending time with people that made me enjoy the sport.
Okay, I'm here with
Carson.
And how long have you been in cross country?
Since 7th grade.
What's your favorite memory?
Going to state with the boys.
And what will you miss the most?
Runs with the boys, team runs.
I'm here with
Camden.
And how many years have you been in cross country?
6 years.
What's your favorite memory?
Probably the late night hangouts with all the guys.
And what are you going to miss the most?
Probably just spending time with all my teammates.
I'm here with
Camden Holven.
And how many years have you been in cross country?
6.
And what's your favorite memory from it?
Going to state with the team.
And what are you going to miss?
Hanging out with my friends.
I'm here with
Grace Ingebrigtsen.
And how many years have you been in cross country?
6.
And what's your favorite thing about it?
I'm going to state with the team.
And what are you going to miss most?
The team.
My favorite thing to do with the team is have team suppers. My favorite high school memory is prom. I plan on attending college to major in elementary education.
My favorite thing to do with the team is bus rides. Favorite high school memory is section finals for softball. And my future plans are to play softball somewhere.
My favorite volleyball memory is definitely riding the bus with all my classmates and, well, now seniors. I've been in volleyball since I was in 7th grade. My future plans are to attend SDSU to major in nursing.
My favorite volleyball memory is our tournament at home this year. I've been in volleyball since 6th grade. My future plans are to attend University of Wisconsin for psychology.
My favorite volleyball memory is beating Pipestone in sections last year. I've been in volleyball since 5th grade. My future plans are to attend Minnesota State University, Mankato to play hockey and major in elementary education.
My favorite high school memory is probably Powder Puff this year. That was pretty fun. My favorite thing to do with the team is probably team suppers. You know, we have a lot of fun. I've been in volleyball since like 4th grade.
My name is Mallory Von Church, and I started volleyball when I was in elementary school. My favorite volleyball memory is the bus rides. I plan to go to a school for pre-law.
My favorite volleyball memory is winning Dig Pink my sophomore year. My favorite thing to do with the team is have team suppers. My future plans are to attend SMSU and play basketball.
My favorite high school memory is the boys football team winning the Battle Axe. I've been in volleyball for 2 years. And my future plans are to attend SMSU and play basketball there and major in elementary education.
My favorite thing to do with the volleyball team is probably team suppers and just team bonding. I have been in volleyball, I joined in 8th grade. I plan on going to SDSU, but I am undecided on what to go for.
My favorite high school memory is probably Powder Puff junior and senior year. My favorite thing to do with the team is team suppers. Attend Mankato State University for elementary education. Favorite memory in volleyball is playing dig pink last year. Okay, I started playing volleyball in 7th grade. My future plans are to go to the University of Northwestern to play volleyball and major in education.
Down in Hill.
Everybody's going to be I said, can we play with Cats? It makes sense. He said, I would say he's having a night when he's on.
Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne, getting set for the start of the second half. 28-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard here tonight at Cardinal Field. Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half tonight, and certainly well advised to keep their foot on the gas, as we saw what the New Ulm Eagles could do just about a month ago in New Ulm with that wicked fourth quarter comeback that New Ulm had on Luverne with that 42-32 win back in September in New Ulm on homecoming night. Cardinals in that game scored on the first play of the fourth quarter to what we had thought to take a commanding lead, but boy, New Ulm, they had a surprise in store for us. 5 touchdowns the teams would combine for in that fourth quarter in that wild one in New Ulm about a month ago. So the Cardinals certainly well advised to keep their foot on the gas here. 28-7 lead on the C&B Operations scoreboard as we head to the second half. Lieb with the ball teed up on the 40-yard line for New Ulm, ready to give the ball the boot. And that not an isolated incident either. New Ulm, a second half football team without a doubt. As Caleb Hine going to let the kick roll out of bounds at about the 22. Cardinals will take advantage of that with good starting field position to kick off the second half. Running game has been there for Luverne all night so far in the first half. 28-7 lead for Luverne on the C&B Operations scoreboard. As the Cardinals going to make New Ulm kick it off again here, it looks like. So the officials will mark the ball back and will re-kick for New Ulm from the 35-yard line this time. Lieb can really give the ball the boot. Great punter and good kicker at that for New Ulm as well. Saw him warming up for field goals prior to the game, and very good foot on Ethan Lieb. Good linebacker as well defensively. Ball teed up now on the 35-yard line as Lieb gives it the boot. High end-over-end kick. Fielded by the Cardinals at the 11. Tyson Cowell coming to the near sideline. 25-30, 35-40. Shakes a tackle. 45. Toeing the tightrope. Just can't quite keep the feet in bounds. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. But the Cardinals will take over right about midfield. First down and 10 on their own 49. As we get underway with half number 2, 28-7 lead for Luverne on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. Cardinal offense out on the field. And 28-7 lead for Luverne. Keep in mind that with 2 fumbles on the goal line by the Cardinals as well in that first half. Connor Connell will line up under center. I-backs behind him, split receiver wide left. Connell takes a snap, quarterback keep right up the gut, and that'll work to the 45-yard line of New Ulm. And a good 5 or 6 yards for Connor Connell on the opening play offensively of the second half. Second down and about 4 coming up for Luverne on the New Ulm 45-yard line. The Cardinals looking to set the tone for the second half here. Getting that push up front. High-back formation behind Connell. Split receiver wide left as Connell will set down the offensive line. Take the snap. Hand left side. Elliot Damagala off of left tackle. Tiptoes to about the 44. Only going to get a yard when it's all said and done. Maybe 2 if we're being generous. But it will be a third down and likely about 3 for the Cardinals. Maybe even, yeah, we'll say 3. Ball spotted at the 44 of New Ulm. Just getting underway in the second half. Cardinals lead it 28-7. Twin receivers wide to the left, a single to the right. Connell will line up in the shotgun. Cowell coming across in motion. He'll take the forward pitch from Connell. Follow the blocker across the 40 to the 39. Flag coming in at the end of the play as Cardinal offensive line blocking there for Cowell. Flag coming in from behind. The ball spotted on the 39 of New Ulm. It's going to be a face mask against New Ulm, so they're going to tack this on to the end of the play. Play will stand. We 5-yard pass technically from Connell to Cowell on that forward pitch, with Cowell coming across in motion. And officials will mark the face mask, not a personal foul variety, just a 5-yard variety to the 34-yard line. And a first down and 10 for Luverne on the 34 of New Ulm. Connell under center, I-backs behind him, split receiver wide to the left as Connell barks it out. Quarterback keep right up the gut. He'll take it to the 31. And 4 yards for Connor Connell on the quarterback keep. Cardinals with the opening offensive possession of the second half here tonight at Cardinal Field. 10:09 left to play in the third quarter. Clock on the move, 28-7, the lead for Luverne over New Ulm. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals tonight. Split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up under center. Split backs behind him. As Connell takes a snap, fakes the pitch, hands up the middle to Damagala. No fakes the hand to Damagala. Keeps it himself around left-handed. Connell finds open territory. He's going to rumble it to the house for the Cardinal touchdown. Connor Connell from 31 yards out. And the Cardinals on the board again with 9:38 left to play. In the third quarter, Luverne extends their lead, opening offensive possession, resulting in points once again. Here in the second half, just as it did in the first half, 31-yard touchdown run and the quarterback keep for Connor Connell. Point after attempt coming up from Patrick Krosky. As we await the snap from DeBeer, good. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the extra point is no good. 9:38 left to play in the third quarter on the C&B Operations scoreboard. 34-7, Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD.
No, they can't. I'm saying. Right. Yeah, you get one more. I guess we'll see. They can win by one. No, what I've always said is, you know, when I was a kid, I was going an hour a day in the summer and maybe a kid.
Patrick Krosky to kick off for the Cardinals.
You can consistent for an hour a day in high school, kicking college, so I could see missing maybe left.
Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 9:38 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7, Luverne leading New Ulm. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Connor Connell from 31 yards out on the quarterback keep. And the Cardinals extend their lead on the opening offensive possession of the second half. Ensuing kickoff coming up from Patrick Krosky. Low line drive kick will hit the turf, fielded off the hop at the 26 by New Ulm out to about the 35. Good starting field position for New Ulm. First down and 10. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds officially. Right around the 35-yard line of New Ulm for the New Ulm offense. 9:33 left to play in quarter number 3. 34-7 the lead for Luverne. Officials will spot it officially at the 34 of New Ulm, where the Eagles will take over. First down and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Jensen will line them up in the shotgun. Trip receivers left, a single to the right. Motion man coming across right to left, and the flag going to fly on the motion man, I believe. Yeah, that'll be a false start on New Ulm. So they'll mark it back right away from the 34. 9:32 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7 Luverne lead on the C&B Operations scoreboard here tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinals coming up on Saturday. Most likely a trip to Mahoney Field in Fairmont. Fairmont Cardinals with the number 2 seed hosting 7th-seeded Belle Plaine tonight in Fairmont. First and 15 for New Ulm. Jensen from the shotgun takes a snap, throws up the middle for Hafner. Had him over the middle, but just led him a little too far. And the pass incomplete. Second down and 15 coming up for New Ulm. Clock will stop on the incompletion with 9:26 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7 lead for Luverne. Second and 15 for New Ulm from their own 29. As the Eagles will break the huddle, Jensen will line up in the shotgun. Twin receivers out wide to each side. Frederick to his left as Jensen takes a snap, dropping back, sets up a screen. Right side has a receiver, and the screen pass complete to Benson. He'll carry up to about the 39, maybe the 40. And looks like a pickup when it's all said and done. Well, it's going to be a good 11 yards or so. So a third down and about 4 coming up here for New Ulm. All spotted on the 40s. The Eagles will go in the hurry up here. No huddle. On the 40, Jensen in the shotgun. Third and 4. Trip receivers left. Jensen takes a snap. Looking left. Throws left. Overshoots Hafner, the intended receiver. And incomplete with 8:47 left to play in the third quarter. Clock will stop on the incompletion. Fourth down for New Ulm. 4 to go. Ball spotted on the 40. And about that time to start taking risks here for New Ulm, trailing by 27. And they will. They will go for it. Fourth down and 4 from their own 40. Jensen from the shotgun takes a snap, dropping back, looking down the middle, and incomplete. Led Benson a little too far. Flag coming in at the end of the play. Oh my. Curious what this flag is going to be. Gavin Baum was right there with Benson. Benson dove for it. Maybe a little bit of a rub between the two of them, but that was all the contact I saw. The officials are going to call a pass interference against Luverne. So New Ulm going to get a fresh set of downs here. The pass interference was called against Luverne. Gannon Arndt checking with the official there for a little clarification on the call. So the officials following the penalty will move it up to the Luverne 49. Fresh set of downs for New Ulm. 8:41 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7, the lead for Luverne on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. Winner of this one advancing to the semifinals on Saturday. First down and 10 for New Ulm from the Luverne 49. Jensen from the shotgun takes a snap. The hand goes Frederick right up the middle, bounces it out right side. Flag on the play. And Frederick will carry to the 46. It'll be a 3-yard pickup for Frederick. Flag in the area of a holding, and this could be a makeup call coming from the officials right here, as that flag came out pretty quick right away on the play. It is going to be a holding call against New Ulm, so the officials will mark it back from the 49-yard line. Into New Ulm territory to the 42 of New Ulm, and now a first down and roughly 20. For New Ulm. 8:34 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7 the lead for Luverne over New Ulm here tonight. As a first down, about 19 for the Eagles. Jensen from the shotgun, his own 42, setting up the screen pass to Benson right side. Benson can't hang on. Incomplete, and the clock will stop on the incompletion with 8:29 left to play in the third quarter. Friday night volleyball coming up. Cardinal volleyball team on the road in Redwood Falls Friday night. Section 3 AA tournament opener. They'll take on the Redwood Valley Cardinals in Redwood Falls. On Friday night, we'll have the live coverage with the Security Savings Bank pregame show, 6:50 right here on KQAD on Friday night. Jensen on second and 19 from the shotgun, dropping back under pressure, lets it rip down the field, takes a heavy hit. And the pass incomplete. Led the intended receiver a little too far. I believe that was Osborne. Connor Connell was coming through on the pressure for the Cardinals. So a 3rd down and 19 for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 42. Clock stopping on these incompletions. 8:21 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 34-7, Luverne with the lead on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. Here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. Good one going down in Hills. The Section 3 9-man quarterfinals, Hills, Beaver Creek, and Madelia. 16-14 lead for the Pats at the half down in Hills. Jensen on 3rd and long, dropping back to pass. Lets one rip down the right sidelines for Benson. Incomplete. Overshot him pretty good on that one. And a 4th down for New Ulm. Looks like they'll bring on the punting unit here, with the ball spotted on their own 42. 8:15 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 34-7 the advantage for Luverne. And we'll see what New Ulm officially elects to do here on 4th down and 19 from their own 42-yard line. Punting team is out on the field. And Lieb back on his own 29-yard line, ready to give the ball the boot. As Lieb calls for the ball, gets a good snap and gets off a nice high end-over-end punt. Cowell will field it at the 34, coming to the near sideline, or 24, pardon me, across the 35, across the 40, and brought down at about the 44, 45-yard line, somewhere thereabouts. Good starting field position for Luverne. 1st down and 10 from the Cardinal 45, where the officials will spot it. 8:01 left to play in the 3rd quarter, 34-7. Lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. And the Cardinal offense back out on the field, back looking for more once again. On 1st down and 10 from their own 45. Connell will lead them up to the line of scrimmage. Split receiver wide to the right. I-back formation behind Connell in the backfield. Officials going to stop play here. Call a timeout. Official timeout, I should say. As ball. They need a new ball, so calling for a Luverne ball here. That was the reason for the timeout, so get the ball swapped out from the sidelines. Ball spotted on the 45 of Luverne. 8:01 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 34-7, Luverne out front of New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Connell will hand right side. Damagala. A little trouble on the handle initially. Damagala corralled it and carried forward to about the 48-yard line. For about 3 yards for Elliot Damagala on the carry on 1st down. And a 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Cardinals. Ball actually going to move it closer to the 49. We'll still call it a 2nd down and 7. For Luverne here. 7.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Clock on the move. Connell will line up under center. Split receiver to the left. I-backs behind Connell in the backfield. Sets down the offensive line. Takes the snap. Hands Damagala left side. And Damagala carries into New Ulm territory to about the 47 of New Ulm. It's going to be another 4, maybe 5 yards for Elliot Damagala on the carry. And the beat goes on for Luverne rushing-wise. 3rd down and about 4. All spotted just inside the 49 of New Ulm. Closer to 3. Need to get right around the New Ulm 45. Obviously, the Cardinals in no hurry here with the 34-7 lead. 6:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Clock on the move. Power I formation in the backfield behind Connell. Connell takes the snap, hands first man through. Caleb Hine dives for the 45. They're going to put the knee down right at the 46. That'll be right on the marker. And this is going to be awful close here. Well, the officials aren't even going to measure. They're going to call 1st down. So Cardinals move the chains on the run from Caleb Hine. Fresh set of downs for Luverne. 1st down and 10. Just outside the 45-yard line of New Ulm. The chains are not moving. The Cardinals are, or the officials, I should say, are signaling 1st down. Now they're going to call for the measurement. So after the head official had signaled first down and kept signaling first down, eventually he was told to call for a measurement. So chain gang will come across from the far sideline. 6:21 left in the third quarter. 34-7, Luverne leading at New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. Winner of this one to the section semifinals Saturday, taking on the winner of Fairmont and Belle Plaine. After the chains are stretched out, it's going to be just short. So it will be a 4th down and short for Luverne. The ball just outside the 45-yard line, and it just needs to be touching the 45. We're talking inches, maybe a couple inches here for Luverne. 4th and very short. As Cardinals will hustle up to the ball, Connor Connell under center, power formation behind him, quarterback keep right up the gut, and Connell had it on the initial forward lean. They'll cross the 45. That'll be more than enough for a first down for Luverne. Give Connor Connell 1 on the carry. And the Cardinals with a fresh set of downs just inside the 45 of New Ulm. 6:05 left in the third quarter. Clock on the move. 34-7, Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Split receiver wide to the right. As Connell will line up under center. High backs behind him with a deep back in the backfield. Connell takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking down the right sideline for Gannon Arndt. Jump ball, and Arndt just can't quite hold on to it. Nicely defended there. I believe that was Benson on the defense. Check that, Osborne rather, on the defense for New Ulm. Just got a hand in at the last minute and tipped it enough that Arndt couldn't quite haul it in. So the clock will stop on the incompletion with 5:35 left in the third quarter. 34-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard. Second down and 10 for Luverne, just inside the New Ulm 45. Second down and 10. Connell lining up under center. I-backs behind him. Hand second man through left side. Domagala. Huge hole for Elliot Domagala. He'll carry inside the 35 and down to about the 32. That'll be a pickup of about 12 for Elliot Domagala on the carry. And the Cardinals will move the chains once again. First down and 10 on the 32-yard line of New Ulm, and a fresh set of downs for Luverne. 5:20 left to play in the third quarter. Clock continues to move. Cardinals looking to add to their 34-7 lead here tonight, and obviously in no hurry to do so. Shotgun formation, split receiver out wide to each side. Connell with a couple of backs behind him takes a snap, and the hand goes fake hand. Quarterback keep around left end. Connor Connell has the sideline. Flag on the play. Connell will carry down to about the 5-yard line. Flag in the area of a hold here, possibly on Gavin DeBeer, who was out blocking as the receiver. It was thrown right at him along the far sideline. So I have to think that's what the call was. We'll wait for the officials to make the call. They are going to call a hold against Luverne. Will be from the spot, which was inside the 20. So the officials will mark it back to about the 30. And when it's all said and done, the result of the play will be about a 3-yard gain for Luverne. So the officials wind the clock again with 4:50 left to play in the third quarter. 34-7, Luverne out front of New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. A first down and about 7 for the Cardinals from the New Ulm 30. Connell under center, I-backs behind him. The hand goes right side, and on the carry is Elliot Domagala to about the 25. Boy, they're going to give him good forward progress there. About the 23 is what they're going to give him. So 7 yards credited to Domagala on the carry. He's been piling up the yards tonight, as has Connor Connell and Caleb Hines.
Second down and 2.
Bulk of Hines' yards coming in the first half tonight. Second down and about 2 coming up for the Cardinals on the 23-yard line of New Ulm. As the clock dips inside 4 minutes left in the third quarter. On the move. High back formation behind Connell. Twin receivers right. Connell takes a snap, dropping back to pass. Looking on the right side over the middle for Gannon Arndt, and a tipped incompletion. Jensen thought he might have had a pick there, but just off of the hands and incomplete. So the clock will stop on the incompletion with 3:44 left to play in the third quarter, and a third down and about 2 coming up for Luverne on the 23-yard line of New Ulm. In the third quarter here tonight at Cardinal Field in Luverne, 34-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm, the Section 3 AAA quarterfinal matchup. Connell under center, I-backs behind him. Sends down the offensive line, takes a snap, quarterback keep right up the middle. Explosion from Connor Connell right on the A-gap there. He'll carry down to about the 13-yard line. It's a good, tough run there from Connor Connell to about the 13-yard line. Cardinals will move the chains once again, first down and 10 on the New Ulm 13, 3:25 and counting left in the third quarter. Connell will line up under center, I-backs behind him, split receiver wide to the right. As Connell sets down the offensive line, takes a snap, hand goes right side. Damagala busting it outside. Nothing doing there. Benson coming through to make the play at the 15-yard line. That'll actually be a loss of 2 for Luverne on the carry. And a second down and about 12 coming up here for the Cardinals. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line now of New Ulm. 2:50 left to play in the third quarter. Clock on the move. 34-7 the lead for Luverne tonight on the C&B operations scoreboard over New Ulm. Section 3 AAA quarterfinal play. Split receiver wide to the left. Connell will line up under center. I-backs behind him in the backfield. As Connell sets down the line, takes a snap, hand goes Damagala left side, and carry for Damagala to about the 14, maybe the 13. Couple for Elliot Damagala on the carry, maybe only one actually to the 14, so it'll be a third down, about 11 here for Luverne. All just inside the 15-yard line of New Ulm. 2:05 left to play in the third quarter. The clock continues to move. Luverne leading New Ulm 34-7 on the C&B operations scoreboard. Third down and 11. Split receiver wide to each side. I-backs behind Connell. As Connell sets down the line, calls it out. Audibles at the line of scrimmage, takes a snap, dropping back to pass under pressure. Connell throws it and caught. Reaching from behind is Tyson Cowell to make the grab. Cowell will rumble into the end zone for the Cardinal touchdown, but a flag behind the play here. I believe this is going to go on Zach DeBoer. As the pressure came in on Connor Connell, DeBoer reached back. It was his man. And he was behind the defender. I believe he gave him a push from behind. We'll have to wait and see what the official call is here. But that was the pressure that was coming in on Connell. Connell got the pass off. Was underthrown. Cowell was able to reach behind him and get it. Take it in for the touchdown, but all for naught. The penalty will be against Luverne, a holding call, I believe. As the officials will now mark it back to the 34-yard line. And it will be a third down and real long here for Luverne. Third down and probably in the neighborhood of 30 yards coming up for the Cardinals. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is on the move. Split receiver wide to each side. Connell in the shotgun and up back to each side as Connell takes a snap. Drops back, lets it go right side. Gannon Arndt leaps, makes the catch at the 27. Loses the ball, picked up by New Ulm and now dropped again. New Ulm eventually comes up with it, and the third turnover of the night for the Cardinal offense. This one at the New Ulm 33-yard line. New Ulm will take over first down and 10 from their own 33. 1:08 left to play. In the third quarter, Cardinals lead on the C&B operations scoreboard 34-7. So New Ulm will come out first down and 10 offensively from their own 33. As Jensen and the Eagles back out on the field. Split receiver out wide to each side. Up back standing to his left. Jensen from the shotgun takes a snap. Hand goes to Frederick off a right tackle, and Frederick will carry across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Good 3 yards for Ty Frederick on the carry. Actually going to give him 4 up to about the 37. So he's 2nd down and 6 coming up for New Ulm. Jensen from the shotgun, trip receivers left, takes a snap, hand goes to Frederick, dropped in the backfield. Great penetration by the D-line for Luverne once again. I believe that was DJ Rock getting back there once again at the 33-yard line. And now a 3rd down and 9 for New Ulm from their own 33. Clock continues to move, 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jensen from the shotgun, twin receivers to each side, takes a snap, drops back, looking right side and overshoots the intended receiver, Benson, coming across the middle. And pass incomplete. Clock will stop with 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 4th down and 9 coming up for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 33. 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight, 34-7 in the Section 3 AAA quarterfinal matchup. Winner will advance to the semis on Saturday. As Jensen from the shotgun, trip receivers left, takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking deep down the field over the middle for Osborne, and incomplete, just led him a little too far. Gavin Baum was there step for step on the coverage defensively. New Ulm will turn it over on downs, 33-yard line, their own 33. Luverne will take over 1st and 10 on the New Ulm 33. 5 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. And a 34-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm tonight in the Section 3 AAA quarterfinal matchup. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinal offense at the 33-yard line of New Ulm. Cardinals break the huddle, split receiver out wide to each side. Connell will line up under center, offset backs in the backfield behind him. As Connell sets down the line, takes a snap. Quick pass, right side for Gannon Arndt, and overshoots everybody. Clock hits zeros on the incompletion. That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter after 3 complete on the C&B operations scoreboard, 34-7. Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD. Okay, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. We head to the 4th quarter, a 34-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinal play. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinals coming up on Saturday, likely taking on the Fairmont Cardinals at Mahoney Field in Fairmont. Fairmont hosting Belle Plaine tonight in quarterfinal play. Other quarterfinal matchup in Section 3 AAA, Worthington on the road in Montgomery, taking on Tri-City United. Waseca with the top seed, the 1st round bye. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Cardinals as we kick off quarter number 4. Ball spotted on the 34-yard line of New Ulm. Twin receivers right, single to the left, motion man right to left. That is Cowell. He'll take the forward pitch from Connell, and Cowell gets the 31. And a pickup of about 3, maybe 4 if they give him 30. And the forward pitch from Connell to Cowell. A 3rd down and about 6 coming up for the Cardinals here.
3rd down and 6 for the Cardinals.
Ball spotted on the 30-yard line of New Ulm. Just getting underway in the 4th quarter. Cardinals lead it to 34-7. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Connell from the shotgun calls for the motion man. That's Cowell again. And Connell on the quarterback keep this time around left end. Stiff arms the defender. Carries down to about the 28. A couple of yards, maybe 3 for Connell if they give him the 27. And will set up a fourth down. And about 4. Fourth down and about 3 for the Cardinals. They do give them the 27. So a 4th and 3 from the New Ulm 27, 10:55 left in regulation, 34-7 the lead for Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. Twin receivers left. High back formation behind Connell, who lines up under center. Connell takes a snap, dropping back to pass, rolls out right side, and the flat has a man. Catch is made by Caleb Hine. Shucks a defender, carries inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That'll be good for 12 yards and a Cardinal first down. Caleb Hine on the reception for Luverne. His first reception of the night. And the Cardinals able to move the chains and work a little more clock here. Fresh set of downs, first down and 10 on the 15-yard line of New Ulm. 10:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. 34-7, Luverne leading on the C&B operations scoreboard. Hills Beaver Creek leading Medelia 24-20 in the fourth quarter of that one down in Hills. First down and 10 from the New Ulm 15. Connell under center. Motion man Cowell right to left. He'll fake the pitch to the motion man. Hand up the middle. Caleb Hine spins out of contact. He'll take it all the way into the end zone for the Cardinal touchdown. Caleb Hine from 15 yards out. His second touchdown run of the night. And with 10:22 left to play in the fourth quarter, Cardinals are on the board again. A 40-7 lead for Luverne. And the point after attempt coming up here from the Cardinals. See what the Cards elect to do here. They're going to run the 2-point conversion or go for the kick. Looks like they might keep the offense out there. Go for the 2-point conversion attempt here. That's what they will do. So the offense will stay out. Split receiver out wide to each side. I-backs behind Connell in the backfield. As Connell sets down the offensive line, hand goes left side. Damagala will rumble in for the 2-point conversion. 10:22 left to play. 42-7. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard. This is Cardinal football on KQAD. Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne on the C&B operations scoreboard tonight. 42-7, Luverne leading New Ulm. The Section 3 AAA quarterfinal matchup. 15-yard touchdown run from Caleb Hine, the latest score for the Cardinals. Second of the night for Hine. And the Cardinals extend their lead to 42-7. Ensuing kickoff coming up from Patrick Krosky, teed up at the 40-yard line. Krosky approaches, gives the ball the boot. A short little pooch kick will take a hop at the 26 of New Ulm down the sideline, picked up at the 15. And the return across the 20 to about the 25, where New Ulm will take over first down and 10. Down in Hills, the Section 3 9-man quarterfinals, 24-20 lead for Hills Beaver Creek over Medelia in the fourth quarter. Hills Beaver Creek was going in at the goal line, fumbled at the goal line, and Medelia hit on a 90-yard touchdown pass to close the gap in that one to 24-20. In the fourth quarter down in Hills, Section 3 9-man, live coverage of that one over on K101. First down and 10 for New Ulm. Jensen from the shotgun, dropping back to pass. Looks on the flat, has a man. That's Osborne at the 27. Can't keep his feet on the cut, and he'll go down after about a 3 or 4 yard pickup, and a second down and 6 coming up for New Ulm from their own 27. 9:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock on the move. 42-7 Luverne lead on the C&B operations scoreboard. Trip receivers left. Jensen from the shotgun and up back to his left as Jensen takes a snap. Quick pass left side and incomplete. Looked like he wanted to set up a little bubble screen off to the left side, but nothing happening there. And a third down and about 6 coming up for New Ulm, just shy of their own 27. And again, the clock is moving with the 35-point lead for Luverne, 42-7 here in the fourth quarter. 8:44 and counting left to play in regulation. Third down and 6 for New Ulm, just shy of their own 27-yard line as the Eagles break the huddle. Jensen will line up in the shotgun, twin receivers to the right. Up back to his right, that is Frederick. Frederick will take the hand from Jensen around left end, trying to stretch it out to the sidelines. Nicely played by the Cardinals, although Frederick, that bowling ball, able to carry some defenders with him across the 30 to the 31. He really makes some chicken salad out of that, turns it into a 4-yard gain. And a fourth down and about 3 coming up for New Ulm from their own 31. Jensen in the shotgun, twin receivers left as Jensen takes a snap, a low snap on the ground, and the Cardinals looking to bring him down. They will for the loss back at the 29-yard line of New Ulm. And the Cardinals hold and force the turnover on downs with 7:45 left to play. As the clock continues to move, a 42-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B operations scoreboard here tonight. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. They'll officially take over on the New Ulm 30-yard line as the clock at 7:25 and counting. Cardinal offense coming out onto the field will be the second team offense coming out here. Carter Sayre will be piloting the show at the quarterback position. Split backs behind Sayre. Split receiver out wide to each side as Sayre calls it out, takes a snap. Quarterback heat pitches to Winter on the reverse, and Winter going to go down. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. Deshaun Winter out at the right wideout spot. Took the pitch from Carter Sayre on a reverse, but just couldn't quite get any traction. Loss of 1 on the play, and a second down and 11 for the Cardinals from the 31 of New Ulm. 6:35 and counting left in the fourth quarter. Sayre will line up under center, split receiver wide to each side. I-backs behind him as Sayre calls it out, takes a snap, hands second man through on the right side. And I believe that was Diaz on the carry for Luverne. Marcos Diaz to about the 26. It'll be 5 yards for Diaz on the carry, and a third down and about 6 for the Cardinals from the 26-yard line of New Ulm as we approach 6 minutes left to play in this one tonight. 42-7 lead for Luverne. Twin receivers to the right. Sayre under center. I-backs behind him. Sayre sets down the offensive line, takes a snap. Hands to the first man through. That's the fullback up the gut, Marcus Worthams. Worthams, the sophomore, to about the 24. And it will be a pickup of a couple. Fourth down and about 4 coming up here for the Cardinals on the 24-yard line of New Ulm. 5:28 left to play. In at a wideout position, Caden Kruger for the Cardinals and Deshaun Winter. They'll line up wide to the left. Wortham and Diaz in the backfield behind Sayre. Sayre calls it out, and the pitch to Diaz, flag coming ahead of time. It's going to be a false start on the Cardinals. Up front on the offensive line for Luverne here in the second team, Lane Sasker. Up front on the offensive line, getting some playing time. Looks like Riker Johnson in the ball game on the O-line as well. Ross Bergman, Keaton Arndt up front on the offensive line. 4th down and about 9 coming up for the Cardinals, now on the 29-yard line of New Ulm, as Sayre will pitch to Diaz left side. Diaz inside the 25, breaks free, down the sideline. Marcos Diaz into the end zone. Will wait for the signal from the official. Got the pylon down, and it is a Cardinal touchdown. Marcos Diaz from 29 yards out with 4:38 left to play. And the Cardinals on the board once again. Marcos Diaz with the touchdown run. As the officials blowing something here. What are the officials going to call here? It's like they were blowing the whistle down afterwards. Okay, it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against New Ulm. So that's the official call. 48-7 lead for Luverne, with the point after attempt still to come. 4:38 left to play in the 4th quarter. 29-yard touchdown run from Marcos Diaz. The score for the Cardinals. Point after attempt coming up from Patrick Krosky. Diaz, a 165-pound sophomore. Hold provided by Carter Sayre. The snap from Gavin DeBeer. Snap is good. Hold is down. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. 4:38 left to play. 49-7. Luverne leading New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD. Hey, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. 4:38 left to play. 49-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. Unsportsmanlike penalty on New Ulm will be tacked on for the kickoff here. So Luverne's ensuing kickoff following the Marcos Diaz touchdown run. Be kicking off from the New Ulm 45-yard line. Hills Beaver Creek has come back to put the game out of reach in Hills, or pretty close to out of reach. I guess we can't officially say out of reach. 4 minutes left, a 38-20 lead now for Hills Beaver Creek over Medelia down in Hills. Kick from Krosky from the 45, low line drive kick, fielded at the 3, dropped and picked up again at the 10 by New Ulm, just across the 10. On the return for the Eagles, looks like Carpenter for New Ulm. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles, just across their own 10, 4:20 left to play. And the clock on the move here in quarter number 4, 49-7 lead for Luverne over New Ulm on the C&B Operations scoreboard tonight. Section 3 AAA quarterfinals. And it looks like the Cardinals going to be advancing to the semifinals coming up on Saturday. Officials going to call a timeout here. The ball spotted for New Ulm on the 11-yard line. They're going to say Luverne called the timeout, so they're going to charge the Cardinals with a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 4:06 left to play in the 4th quarter. 49-7, Luverne leading New Ulm. This is Cardinal Football on KQAD.
First and 10 for the line from the home, the 11-yard line.
Okay, Kelly back here at Cardinal Field in Luverne. First down and 10 for New Ulm. Following the Luverne timeout, Jensen will hand up the middle on the run for New Ulm across the 15-yard line on first down. Pickup of about 5 for Kaufman on the carry for New Ulm. And a second down and 5 for the Eagles from their own 15. 3:48 and counting left in the fourth quarter. 49-7 the lead for Luverne. Jensen from the shotgun will hand it right side this time. And Frederick coming on the right side. Good run here from Frederick. Breaking through a number of tackles up to the 24-yard line. And the Eagles will move the chains. First down and 10 up front on the defensive line for the Cardinals. In the ball game defensively now, you've got Adam Ask up front on the defensive line for Luverne. Looks like the Cardinals' Lane Sasker up front as well. Jensen takes the shotgun snap, throws out in the flat left side for Benson. Dove for it, not sure if they gave him the catch or not. They're going to say incomplete. So an incomplete pass. And a second down and 10 coming up for New Ulm. Ball spotted on their own 34. Krosky into the ball game defensively. Cade Kroc in at a defensive back. Marcos Diaz, who just scored a touchdown offensively. Caden Kruger in at a D-back as well for the Cardinals. Getting some playing time this evening. Tucker Remy into the ball game. And it looks like Ortham's in at a linebacker spot as well. Actually, that's Jaden Reich in at a linebacker spot. And an interception by Patrick Krosky over the middle on second down for New Ulm. Krosky's hauled down to the 25-yard line. Patrick Krosky comes up with the pick for the Cardinals. 2:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cardinals will take over offensively. 49-7 the lead for Luverne. On the CNB operations scoreboard here tonight, Section 3 AAA quarterfinal play. As Cardinal offense back out onto the field. Looks like quarterback number 40 in running the show for Luverne here. Don't have a name on him on the roster that I have. I apologize for that. Don't have a name on the quarterback coming in for Luverne here, number 40 for the Cardinals. As a split backfield, twin receivers out wide to the right side. Cardinals set it down offensively. And the quarterback keep off right tackle, breaking through an initial contact to about the 30-yard line. Over about 4 yards on the carry. 1:30 left to play. Clock on the move. 49-7 the lead for Luverne. Putting the finishing touches on a quarterfinal playoff win here tonight. And moving on to the semifinals Saturday night, likely against Fairmont. Don't know how that game's going over there in Fairmont tonight. Fairmont hosting Belle Plaine in the section quarterfinals. Second down and 6 coming up for the Cardinals from the 30. Diaz off left tackle will push the pile maybe for a yard to about the 19. Ball was on the 20. I believe I incorrectly said the 30. So a third down and 4 coming up for the Cardinals from the 19 of New Ulm. Inside a minute left to play. Clock continues to run. 40 seconds left in the ballgame. 49-7 the lead for Luverne. And the Cardinals will set up with the I formation. Split receiver out wide to each side. Set up under center. Cardinals take the snap. And the hand goes to Vorthams right up the middle, pushing the pile forward, still going to about the 16. It'll be just shy of the first down, but that will be enough to let the clock run out on this one here tonight. And the Cardinals will do just that as the clock will run down to 0. A win tonight for Luverne in the Section 3 AAA quarterfinals, 49-7.